Hello everyone, I'm back with another fragrance and this time it's a celebrity fragrance. It's called Fancy Nights and it's by Jessica Simpson. This is how the bottle looks. It's quite Arabic in design. I mean, look how beautiful it is. I mean, I like the clean green glass, the golden accents. The box itself is like purely golden in color. It spells Arabian Nights just by looking at the bottle itself, and I think it stands true to that kind of imagination. So, digging deeper into the fragrance, the main accords are woody, patchouli, balsamic, earthy, and warm spicy. So this is a pretty inexpensive perfume. I think this large bottle costs around 45 or 50 bucks, and I feel this is always on discount. I got mine at a discounted price as well. And the funny story behind this fragrance is I was not very keen on trying out this fragrance at first, and but when I smelled it maybe twice or thrice or while I was at the mall, and it somehow clicked. It is different from all these commercial fragrances. I mean, it is different. It is definitely a nighttime fragrance, more of like it has got that sexy seductive vibe to it, a spicy undertone. But it one word for this fragrance is it's different. It is not your commercial fragrance. It's not that clean, sophisticated, and I mean, it's just different. I mean, you have to smell it to understand it. So, getting a little deeper, so it is more provocative and opulent perfume, and the way it introduces bergamot is totally different. So, this smells so good. So, the bergamot, it's in there, but you just cannot identify it. And then it has Egyptian papyrus, and then patchouli, red rose, and night blossoming jasmine. I think that's what gets the seductive factor to it. Anyway, you can definitely smell this jasmine when it starts to dry out, but it's not that overpowering fresh floral scent which you get. This is more like the seductive underlying jasmine, which I don't know if you have been to any of the Arab countries. They have a thing there called itar, and this smells very close to that. Yep. So and know more about this. This is not. I wouldn't say this is a work fragrance or even a daytime fragrance. It is specially nighttime fragrance. You can wear it to parties or maybe late night. It has a spicy undertone to it, so if you're somebody who are absolutely not into spicy tones, who are more inclined towards sweet fragrances, sugary kind of fragrances, this might not be a good pick for you. But once it dries down, it kicks in with a milky patchouli and sandalwood, and it leaves that dusty spicy trail. Like, you can still smell the sandalwood, the jasmine, once it has dried out, and then that's like really really long after you have wore this fragrance. This is, believe me, a long lasting fragrance. I mean, you're gonna smell like this probably the next morning if you put it on for a date night today. And there so there is amber, which you can certainly clearly sniff. I'm not really sure about the bergamot though. Like, I can smell it, but I cannot pin down on it. Yeah. I like this fragrance. I don't use it every single time I go out, but sometimes when I need I'm feeling a little different and I want to go a little bit not my usual self, and not something predictable, I go for this fragrance. I like it. If you can see, I've used it up quite a bit. I think this bottle is gonna last me forever, and it's inexpensive. It's not very expensive as compared to the amount that you get. So if you want to try really different, something really long lasting, go for it. It has a high projection, so you have to be little frugal when you try to spray it on. But other than that, I think it's a really good fragrance and you should give it a shot. Thank you.